Oh, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This message is for Libra. Libras, we're taking a look at your ninth house because that's where the energies for the full moon will be um, moving through, and that's the Sagittarius house. And so, what you're going to realize is that there is some triumphant victories in your mental thinking where you have been hiding away from things and you're having to bring a balance to philosophy and daily life. Okay. You're also looking at purpose in life more intently, how to narrow down your vision concerning what you're doing and where you're going. Libra is about justice and the scales being balanced. You're actually working to bring balance into your own spiritual understanding and your own life at this time. You're getting an understanding of who you are if you adhere to the way of truth. And truth is definitely different for everyone, but truth means that I have a foundation that I depend on that makes me accountable to what I see in the world and what I see in the spirit, or how I live on a spiritual level. If I can confess that I'm spiritual, then I'm going to line up with that, because Sagittarius, that ninth house, is a preacher house. It's also a house for lawyers. Um, the moon in Mercury can hide that a Libra can be an advocate of justice, um, even a writer or a journalist. It could be that some of you are doing that. You may not have felt like you wanted to at some point, but if you flow with the energy, you'll see. You may be a platform speaker, and in the house that it's moving through, you are experiencing possibly foreign travels. You may be making a time or plans for foreign travel. So what we want to do is go ahead and pull the first card. Always open to do private sessions. I do have some openings. I have groups that meet weekly for leadership and business building. We also build up spiritually. So here is your first card. Oh, wow. Okay. So your first card is independence, and maybe something that you're doing is keeping you from really exerting the independence within you, because this is upside down. So you be working on breaking codependency, breaking the idea of what people think and what they believe. Also breaking the idea that you are actually alone. That sword is something that says it's something within you, is two swords, and that you have to work to bring this into balance. And your spirituality can help you if you actually follow your spirit, the spirit in truth, your subconscious mind, where you can change the challenges or issues that made you depend on others. So breaking the power of codependency and coming truly into your independence, you want to turn that around. All right. So here is your next pinnacle, and it says stability. So because of this codependency, you are not stable at times. It could be for the moon as well. I want to give you that. Because see, when I pulled it, it came out upside down. And that means that even as she holds those pentacles, if you're a Libra that's unstable right now during this moon energy, you want to bring your mind back into a stable place. And that means that you're going to pull on your spirituality and your maybe your religious foundation that you grew up with, because this is a ninth house energy that we're talking about. The moon is reflecting on, right? And it's going to bring out some moon energy that collaborates with Mercury and Sagittarius, because like Sagittarius is Zeus energy, and Zeus is the father of Hermes, who Hermes Mercury is ruling over Gemini. Okay, so I want you to get this stability, but I want you to hear that it's as simple as thinking outside of a true perception. You have to find your own truth. Your stability is in you, it's not in others. Because if there's a card that tells me there's a need to break codependency, like you are an independent person, that means that if you haven't worked on codependency at this time, you want to do that so your pentacles will come in, right? Because if you depend on others, that means that you're not depending on God, the universe, and whatever spirituality you're practicing. And that's the number one thing. Our trust is in God, the universe, however you call on your higher power. And then He gives you people that will help you in your endeavors. Okay. And one of the things about Libra is they oftentimes advocate and they'll forget about themselves. So we want to bring this into alignment, and those pentacles will start coming in. We'll even begin to feel stable and safe. And the thing about feeling stable and safe is that I work on my root chakra. It's me, nobody else. The foundation of who I am, I need to look at it and bring any rights or wrongs into right. So right my wrongs concerning what I thought about, my foundation, my upbringing, any insecurities, and that's what's going to help you, because your confidence is what's going to bring your blessings in. All right, so your third card, anxiety, is upside down. Well, I would take it as good, but I'm going to say that hidden anxiety that comes up, if you begin to work on that root chakra, you're going to see anxiety begin to dissipate. That means that you're doing a meditation, and you can pray, but you also going to meditate and begin to just sit in silence, because that's going to master anxiety. An anxious mind does not want to be quiet. So that means that you've been experiencing a lot of chitter chatter in your mind, and we want that to come to an end. And it could be heightened because of the Mercury full moon. The Gemini full moon, I should say. There's a lot of talk where I should go, what I should do. But listen, there's going to be adjustments to everything that we're doing. It's like, don't worry, just believe, because you have pentacles in your stability. That means that I stabilize my mind, body, and spirit, and I can receive because I'm not blocked. All right. So Libras, thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for being a part. I do classes. You can go on the website. It's in the description. I do groups as well, leadership and business building. You're welcome to be a part. And so you have a blessed day, and be safe with that full moon and the Mars retrograde in the house that's aspecting, that ninth house energy. You want to be at peace and not lose your composure as you are filling up this day and completing and going into tomorrow. Peace, be still, and know that I am, right? God is, your goddess is. All right, bye-bye.